This is just a reminder to ask you to sign up for our Business Leaders Forum on the 1st of October in central London. We have a great speakers already lined up to attend, and come and meet your peers and enjoy the morning with us. Just use the link in the description to sign up now.
Good morning and welcome back to B4TV, your daily dose of industry information. Today's episode is focusing on the border target operator model, and we're joined by Igor from our policy and compliance team to tell us more. So Igor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Now, I know there's been some developments in this area, so can you give us an insight into what these are?
Yeah, so sure we all remember the 19th of May when the first EU-UK summit taken place, when the future plans been discussed regarding the SPS control, easements, simplifying the whole process, moving foodstuff between the EU and the UK. And as the first step, we heard immediately the postponement of checks on medium risk fruit and veg products. So that was a good sign of progress. And recently we heard about the pause on further control implementations of importing live animals and non-qualifying Northern Ireland goods arriving from Northern Ireland and Ireland. It's a little step, a little change. However, it's a good sign that we're moving to the right direction. Of course, nothing happens overnight. They won't scrap all of those requirements in one go, because even implementing those changes or those BTOM requirements and checks and controls, it took us years to get to these points. So probably it will take us a while to kind of scale back, scale down on those changes. And just to highlight that the rest, all of the BTOM controls are already in place. That will continue. So everything stays as it is, and slowly we will kind of here and there we have some changes. So we'll keep members updated. So on further simplifications.
And I know on top of that, there's been some kind of modernizations with the systems as well. So can you give us an insight into what those developments are?
Yeah, so I've been mentioning it, I think, during a couple of previous episodes about the ALVS replacement, which is an automated license verification system. And there are changes in terms of movements from EU to GB, and from GB to Northern Ireland as well, because they're two different systems. So ALVS will be replaced, or actually it's been replaced on 28th of August by BTMS for goods moving to GB from the EU. And we heard from DEFRA colleagues that the system is very stable. It's been running in parallel with ALVS. BTMS was running in parallel with ALVS, just for purpose of monitoring how they work, actually, if the BTMS is stable. And it's been running smoothly in the last month. So on the 28th of August, ALVS has been turned off. So now it's running, as far as I'm aware. It's BTMS doing all the background checks. And just some good news, what we heard from DEFRA colleagues, the new system is very minor error friendly.
Right, okay.
Okay, so that means if there is an extra dot maybe in the CHED reference number, so the system picks it up.
Right, okay.
And it's doing its checks, and it's letting through the goods or the checks through the system without flagging it for this error. So minor errors like that will go through without any causing any delays.
Great.
Of course, if there are some major kind of mistakes, missing digits or missing values, then those declarations will be flagged, and the declarant will be contacted for further kind of clarification or apply any amendments. And we have the second system change is the CERTEX, which is the verification system for EU movement, and for goods moving to Northern Ireland, CERTEX will be doing those checks.
Right, okay.
And we'll be notifying that the CERTEX will replace ALVS on the 15th of September. So that's when it will go live. And there are a couple of things to be aware of, because there are some document code changes for CERTEX, which members submitting those entries, they have to make sure they get it right. That the format of the chat references will change, which will be required to be submitted to CERTEX. And CERTEX will be checking additional information such as mass, commodity codes.
Right.
And
Okay.
you will be checking if that is matching. So members should be double checking that information before they move to Northern Ireland, because it could lead to some delays. And all that information we published last week as part of one of our news updates. So I strongly recommend members to go back to that section. There are a couple of documents that they can download and read what's changing and make sure they're ready for the implementation date.
That's great, Igor. Thank you so much for the update.
My pleasure.
We will put a link to that news item in the description below for any of our members who want to read further and have a look at these documents. That's all for today's edition of B4TV, your daily dose of industry information.
This is just a reminder to ask you to sign up for our Business Leaders Forum on the 1st of October in central London. We have a great speakers already lined up to attend, and come and meet your peers and enjoy the morning with us. Just use the link in the description to sign up now.